everybody, welcome to another recap of American Idol. I've got Homer here to help me out tonight. He insisted on coming down to film. Yes, it's season 11, Hollyweird Week. 309 people through to Hollywood Week. Everyone is excited. Who wouldn't be excited to be going to Hollywood? Alright, so Steven Tyler's got to give his Cowardly Lion pep talk. I'm tired of the Steven Tyler pep talks. He's crazy. So round one is the old 10 in a group, pick your own song, still singing it a cappella. They're basically going to be sending half of the people home. So Johnny Keyser up first. He's the total package. He's got the looks, he's got the confidence, he's got the voice. And he's going up against the Chinese guy from New York, Hee Jun Han. He doesn't have a lot of confidence. He seems like a nice guy. He's a little thin on the talent. I mean, he's okay to get him through this far, but they were both a yes. So they're keeping the Chinese guy around for now. Thank you, Homer. Homer protests. He said, I don't know. All right, so Elise Testone, I don't remember her from the original auditions. Bailey Brown, Haley Day, I remember those two because they had weird names. They were all yeses. Jen Hirsch, she was extremely nervous. She was like, oh, if I could just stop touching my hair, fidgeting around. Lauren Gray, you might remember her. Her family had that weird wedding business in Arkansas. They were both yeses. Then they had a little video package of audition fails. Hello, you never ask, can I sing something else? Because it's not going to turn around. It's not going to have a turnover. Phil Phillips, he was up next. He's a young, I reckoned him to a young Dave Matthews. He was a little nervous though. He's not used to being in a big city. Reed Grimm, he's been performing since he was 2 years old. He was so jazzy and cool. I absolutely loved him. Travis Orlando, he was the guy from the Bronx who the mom left the family and now they're homeless. They got kicked out of their apartment. The first two made it through and Travis Orlando did not make it through. And you know what? I was so pissed because I thought that he was just as good as the other two, yet he did not make it. So I felt really bad for him. Big Nose, the mechanic. Hello, I called that one. I don't think he should have went through. Ramon Garcia, the guy who was born without ears. And Jenny Schick. You know who she is, the one who had a slobber all over Steven Tyler, the crypt keeper. All right, Adam Brock. I love this guy. He's a young dad. He doesn't like being away from his family, but if it's going to mean a bigger paycheck so that he can spend more time with his family in the future, then yeah. He knows how to use an iPad for Skype. That's exactly what it was made for, Adam. Congratulations. Jane Carey was in his group. I don't think she should have made it through to begin with. And I guess the judges finally wised up because Adam Brock made it through and Jane Carey did not. She was kind of upset about the whole situation. Is she really working as a waitress? It better be a nice restaurant. All right, so Nose. Yeah, those people this year, they're getting bold because they are begging like crazy. I don't know why they would beg so much. It's just ridiculous to me. I mean, when somebody tells you no, you really think you're going to be able to change their mind? I think that's so ludicrous. Anyway, did I happen to mention how ridiculous I thought it was when people beg? All right, David Leathers Jr. He kind of reminded me of Astro from the X Factor, except that David Leathers Jr. is pretty much a contratenor. He's 17 years old, and I'm pretty sure his voice has changed already, yet he could still sing those high notes. Shannon McGrain, you remember her? I think her dad was a baseball player, professional baseball player. Jessica Phillips, yeah, she was the one whose boyfriend had the stroke last year. I really hate when J-Lo sings along. Just saying. All three of them made it through. All right, Erica Van Pelt. She was pretty nitty-gritty, the DJ. She was good. Creighton Fraker. I didn't really like him that much the first time, but I really liked his audition this time. He's the street performer from New York. And Aaron Marcellus, I don't remember him from the first go-round. He was quite self-indulgent. Sorry, I had to put that in because I'm having Simon withdrawal. They were all 3 yeses. All right, Lauren Mink. She's the one who works with adults with disabilities. Jeremy Rosado. He's a germ receptionist. And did you notice he had yellow on his tongue? I hope it's not full of germs. Simone Black. Okay, she's the one that they were hyping the whole show. Faints, hits her head, falls off the stage. Dad runs up to help her. But those 3 freaking lumps on a log. Homer's like, what the F, J-Lo? Why'd you sit there like an idiot? Why didn't you go help her? And Randy and Steven, why didn't you help the girl? You're just sitting there like, oh my God. That was totally ridiculous. And of course they left the show there as a cliffhanger. So we're going to have to tune in tomorrow to find out. It's so weird to have somebody fall off the stage like that. That's crazy. All right, so Holly Weird Part 2 is tomorrow. Till then, much love.